Hey, it's your girl Diamond Monet and welcome to my YouTube channel, Buku Diamond. So recently I took an Ancestry DNA test to see what my DNA or what my DNA test to see what my ethnic background was. And like most of us, our families tell us what we are, but sometimes they're right and then sometimes they're wrong. So stay tuned to see what my results are. So, a little backstory. So, Bae bought me an Ancestry DNA test for my birthday, which was in January, so that I could know exactly where my people come from. So, pretty much growing up, I was always told that I was either Native American, Creole, French. I was told that I had Haitian in me. I was also told that I had some Spaniard in me. One thing I do know for certain is that my grandmother told me that her great-grandparents actually settled from France to New Orleans, and that they were the first Jacqueer family to settle in New Orleans. So I do know that for sure. So my grandmother, I know that they are like straight up French, and then the Creole comes from my grandfather, both my grandfathers, and then my mom and my dad's side on both sides. So that makes sense. But yeah, so I know that for sure. I mean, growing up, I always just told people I was either black or really just Creole, really. When people would ask me what my ethnic background was, I really didn't have an answer for them. So it was like I'm black, you know, or Creole, whatever. Because it was just simple, short, and sweet. When I moved to Texas, actually, I had more people ask me what my ethnicity is in Texas. I would get Eritrean or Eastern African a lot. I've gotten, you look like you're mixed with Spanish. I've gotten all type of things. I've even had people tell me I look like I'm mixed with Persian or Middle Eastern or something. So I've gotten a lot of things. But then when I talk, they be like, oh, no, you sound like a nigga. But yeah, so yeah, so I mean, I've just really just always wondered what I was. So I actually I did my results I mailed it in like a couple days after my birthday. And then today I was actually in the carpool line with my son waiting, and I get like this little notification from Ancestry. So I'm like, oh shit, I think my results came in. So I click on the tab and it's like something about traits. You could purchase it for like $19. I'm like, oh shit, well, thinking this is my damn results. So I'm like just clicking on different I'm clicking on different little icons in the app, and my results came in. So before I get into my results, I did ask a question on Facebook just to see what like some of my friends thought my ethnicity could be. And let me go to it. I got a lot of Eritrean, Ethiopian, Indian, Eritrean, Ethiopian, somebody said Negro. I got Indian again. I'm guessing when they say Indian, I'm assuming Native American. I'm not sure. What else? One of my cousins said that we had one of my grandparents were full-blood Cherokee. Someone else said Native American. Someone else said Native American, African, and Samoan. And then I got someone that said West African countries and some European with maybe a dash of Native American. So these are my results. Okay, so it says that your girl is 24% Nigerian. Your girl from West Africa was good. It says that I'm 19% Cameroonian, Congo, and Southern Bantu peoples. It says that I am 12% England, Wales, and Northern Europe. Okay. It says that I'm 10% French, you know. 9% Mali. I'm 9%, no, I'm 8% Senegal, I think I'm saying that right. I'm 7% Benin and Togo. 3% European Jewish. That's interesting. I'm 2% Sweden. I'm 2% Eastern Europe and Russia. That's weird or odd. I'm 1% Ireland and Scotland, 1% Ghana, 1% Portugal, and 1% Eastern Africa. So that's kind of crazy because most people say I look Eastern African and it's only 1%. So when it goes down to like the communities or whatever, let me click on one. It says early Virginia African Americans. So this is basically where I come from as far as like Nigeria, Cameroon, and Congo and Bantu. So it says that your DNA shows that you have ancestry from Nigeria that links to these specific regions, which is the early Virginia African Americans and the Louisiana Creoles and African Americans. It gives you some history about Africa and Nigeria. Let me click on another one. Then it says Cameroon, Congo, Southern Bantu people. It says, again, with the early Virginia African Americans. So basically, this is just all one tab, really. And then also the England, Wales, Northwestern Europeans says the same thing, that early Virginia African Americans, Louisiana Creoles, and African Americans, and then Southern Louisiana French settlers. So that's like what I was saying about my grandma, saying that her greats came from France. So that's that. Then when you go back, there's Louisiana Creole and African Americans. So basically it just tells you about that. And then I also have another tab that says Southern Louisiana French settlers, and that's more of my England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe, France, Ireland, and Scott. So that's actually interesting. I would have never thought that I had like Russian and all that in Ireland in me. So that's interesting. Thanks for watching my Ancestry DNA. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!